Hello, my name's Mark Jones and I used to work at Ocean Software back in the 80s. Today I've been sent something that I never ever thought I would see, and it's a playable demo of the scrap version of Total Recall that I worked on in 1990 for Ocean Software. Now this version was only ever available as an unplayable demo that was given away on the front of a Spanish magazine called Micro Hobby. And the reason that we've now got a playable version is thus. I've recently got back in touch with an old school friend. I was searching for him for a couple of years and managed to find him on Boxing Day 2016, and his name's Adrian Singh. I met Adrian at middle school in 1979, and we stayed mates all the way through middle school, and then he went to a different upper school to me, but we still stayed friends. And he had a Spectrum as well as me, so and he actually lived just around the corner from the computer shop that I used to go to lots. So we shared a lot of experiences through the Spectrum years. I mean, I was at Adrian's house the first time I saw Night Law and Underworld, and then when I was at Ocean, Adrian, who was very good at hacking, ended up being Sinclair Users Mr. Poke, and he used to write all their Poke City programs that were on their cover tapes, where you'd load in a program and then you get a menu up and a little scrolling message at the bottom, which I'd get mentioned in quite a few times, and then you choose which Poke you wanted and then you'd load the tape in. Adrian wrote all of those, and then I lost touch with him about 1991. And so as I've got back in touch with him, we've been exchanging emails since Boxing Day, and he had no idea really that all this retro stuff was going on. So Adrian's got back into it again, and he saw the video I did earlier where I went through the rolling demo of Total Recall, and he thought he'd have a go at hacking it and making it playable, and he has done. Which is really good, because you can see lots of the level that you don't see in the rolling demo because the bloke doesn't actually walk there, but he's also discovered some other interesting quirks as well. So let's get it up and running. So here we go. This is the version that you can control. The keys are: A is up, press with space it jumps, press with left or right punches diagonally upwards, Z is down, crouch or pick up, and N and M is left and right. Space punches, or if I've got the gun, shoots. So let's have a look here. Look, you can actually kill the baddies and your energy level goes down, the red bar on the status panel. I've scored 400 points. You can score points in this early version. Pressing up with space does a jump. There, look, a really high jump, but there you go. Don't take drugs, kids. So there's a pickup there, so you can you can go down and pick that up. So in the status panel on the left is some sort of pass card. Killed him. He's left bullets and Lovat, so my energy should go up, and the yellow bar is how much bullets you've got. So I've got some bullets, but I haven't got a gun. So you've left some more bullets on the floor, but I'm full up with bullets, so it's pointless going to pick them up. There's a love out there, so I might as well get that extra 2 bars of red energy. Score of 1,600. I think you get 400 points for every baddie you kill. Fallen down here. Let's have a look over here, because in the demo it didn't go this way, it went the other way. Kill these. There's not much of a game here, but this is as far as it got. And as you can see, the sprite mask doesn't work properly because the outside of the sprite is masked, but the inside isn't, so the inside is see-through. There's the 2 weeks mask there, look. So if I pick that up, there, it's the second object on the status panel there on the left. Let's go this way, more baddies, punch, punch. One of the weird things that Adrian's found you do, if you press B, you end up in a... Now I can't control this, but you've got another sprite there being overtaken there, look, by a baddie. But that sprite there is another one that I drew. I have no idea what this purpose this section is for. But if you press B, you see another part of the map and another bloke walking around, but you can't control him. And then to go back to where you were, press Q, and that's where I was before I pressed B. Very bizarre. But pick that energy up there, see if we can find the gun. Once you've found the gun, see, he's got a gun there, look, that. If you find the gun, then the yellow arm on the status bar, you can change between being able to punch people and shoot people. There's a gun graphic that appears there. We're just passing the Hotel Ritz. Looks very glamorous, doesn't it? To the subway. Jump over him. Look at that, I'm standing on... Oh, and that wouldn't have happened in the finished game. You wouldn't be allowed to go jump up to the level above. The offices of Recall there. Can we get up here? There's an object there that I can pick up. Oh no, too far. Go down, pick that up. That's some sort of... That's a radio... Is that like a radio transmitter or something? I haven't found the gun. I did find the gun earlier. There is a gun that you can pick up and then you can shoot people. See what's over here, if anything. So we've entered the subway. Again, this part of the demo. This part of the game wasn't viewable in the demo because whoever was playing it at the time didn't go to this section. So let's go down in the lift. Computer terminal. It's going at fair speed now actually. It's when there's no other characters on the screen. It is a character scroll. But that's not a bad speed really, is it? I can't find the gun. It is here. You can see in the finished game, look, that's a nest there. That would have been blocked off so that you couldn't fall down. But look, that's going at fair pace now, isn't it? Because there's no other baddies on the screen. Oh, there's one, see, it's slowed down a little bit. I don't know why they keep rolling up on the floor. It does crash. Oh look, there's the case there. That's the case that contains that video and that thing to pull the tracker out of his nose. See, now that's the fourth object that I've picked up in the status panel. So anyway, let's die. See what happens when you die. See, that's quite fast. Look, that's not a bad run animation there. It'd be better if it wasn't. It would be better if the middle wasn't see-through, but you know, hard hat area. Let's carry on. Let's just go over here and see. I might end up falling off the screen and crashing the game. We'll see what happens. We'll just keep walking. I won't kill anybody. But why don't you have a go and see if you can find the gun? Because I've obviously missed it. Smile. I must have been in a good mood that day. See, my energy's going down. If I stand here, look, they're not really touching me, are they? Well, that would have been ironed out. They're punching me, but not actually making any contact, and my energy's going down. I've got 3 bars of energy left. So let's just have a nose over here. Look at that speed there. Whew. Anything over here that we haven't seen already? I've just walked over a gap, and so did he. Now let's die. Oh, sorry. Let's fall down here then. No, I can't fall down there. It's blocked. So let's die. Oh, look at that. End of game? Or is it crashed? Oh, there we go. And there you go. Okay, well, I'm finished now. So if you want to download the loadable file of this, it's in the description to the YouTube video. I thank you for your time and see you soon.